Hello everybody, welcome back to Soulbrick Studios, and today we're going to do a tour of my custom Lego city. So this city is broken down into 4 areas: the downtown, walking mall, the downtown, the beach, and then the forest, which is right back there. I'm very excited to do the full-on tour of it, so let's start with the forest, which is down behind the Lego store. This is the smallest area in the city, but one of my favorites. We have the Safari off-roader right here as the set, and then we got this nice forest area built up. We even got some small nice surprises down in there. So I have the lioness right there reared up looking at the spider. And then if you come around here next to the truck, we have the guy who came in it with his parrot and his camera, and he's looking at the lioness, which I think is very fun. So now turning away from that, we can get a first look at the downtown area. We got this nice big road which runs from the start of the table to the very end where the beach is, and it has a nice bike lane right here, and then has 2 lines to indicate where cars are supposed to drive, and it runs right down there to the beach, all the way down to the parking lot. It is a one-way street, so you kind of have to imagine that there would be another street somewhere else down there for minifigures to leave the beach. And then if you turn to the left more, you got the diner and the Parisian restaurant. The Lego modulars are some of my favorite Lego sets, and so I wanted to have them in my city. I thought they made a nice downtown area, so I just decided to put them there, and they tower nicely over the rest of the Lego city. Moving away from the downtown area, we come into my personal favorite area of the Lego city, being the walking mall. This walking mall is kind of a more smaller version of Times Square, with buskers out performing and making some money, and some interesting scenes going on. Let's start down here in this corner, where we got the Paradisa ice cream shop. Another thing with my walking mall is I wanted to incorporate a lot of scenes. I've specifically placed over 20 scenes on the walking mall alone, just for minifigures to do their thing. Those were the intended scenes, but there might be just some independent minifigures you can look at that I didn't purposefully place with a story. So we got a story here of these 2 minifigures on a date. That's really cute. Moving along, we just got some people, but we actually got a bucket drummer down here playing his buckets for a couple people. Moving up from that, we got the hot dog stand, who is serving one, and then there's some crooks in my Lego city, and we got this Indiana Jones style character looking down at them from the Lego store. And there's a better look at the crooks right there. One's keeping a lookout and one's stealing the money. And then if we come a little lower, we even got a cop running after them. He needs to get there before the Indiana Jones guy jumps down. We have the pizza restaurant, and there's a guy giving out some samples in the front. There's a lot of other scenes you can spot on the walking mall, such as the naked Santa right there, and just a lot of other funny things. There's even a sword swallower here, and on the back behind here, we got a fire that was started in the dumpster. So we got the fire truck running up. We got this guy who called the fire truck, and then this guy who caused the fire running away. There's even stuff such as a coffee shop with a nice first date going on right in there. After you're done the walking mall, you move into the beach, which has a nice lot of minifigures, a lot of sets just hanging out. But let's start down here at the pizza truck. The pizza truck is here serving some pizza and just doing its thing. Then we got the parking lot, which is full of a lot of awesome sets. And the oldest set in the city, which is that police truck down in the back right there. It's from, I want to say, the early 80s, like 81, 82, right there. And even in 90s, beach buggy parked right there too. That's really cool. And then starting down this last part in this corner, we got this band playing. This is a very strange band modeled off of something that I saw in real life a couple times, where we got some dancers doing a weird, strange dance, and then a flutist, a drummer, and a person on a bullhorn, and even someone taking a photo of them because they think it's super strange. Now moving down to the actual beach, I have the beach people pack down here, so there's just a lot of fun stuff. This area has the full people pack, which is really fun. You got a lot of different things going on here from the people pack, creating a beautiful beach scene in my mind. Got a lot of animals popping up now with some crabs in here. surfers, diver with a fish, windsurfer, dolphin, and the wrecked shrimp boat from Hidden Side that sits right there in its full form, just going on the waves. And then you can continue down on the actual sand part and the beach to get to the kayaker, and just a lot of fun beach scenes. My favorite's the volleyball. And then there's the ice cream truck from 2020 down there, serving some more ice cream to the minifigures of the city. This is definitely a fun area and takes up a decent portion of the city and has a large presence to it. I love this Lego city, and it's one of my favorites I've ever made. I think it's my best I've ever made, considering I blocked off all the table, and so you feel very immersed in the Lego universe when looking at it. I love the beach and all the fun little scenes you can walk up and you can see. Something I'm going to be adding in the future to the Lego City, which you have to stay tuned to episode 5 of Building My Lego City to see, where I'll be adding in the bookstore modular building. The bookstore is going to be going where the Parisian is right here, and the Parisian is going to be coming down here to that base plate, and then the beach people are going to be moving on to the other part of the beach, which is just plates, which will be coming down here, so we'll be losing the dancers. But that's not for a couple more weeks, and so I'm going to be loving it as it is in its current state. Have a great day, everybody. See you in my next video. Bye-bye.